Hi. Very familiar background, right? Yes, I'm still in Hong Kong. Suppose on my plan, I'm leaving on the February 11. But I'm still here, everything's still the same. It's because of the COVID-19 outbreak in Hong Kong. And now we have to book the quarantine hotel first before we approaching China. So a month ago, or I should say 2 months ago, all my plans is I book the bus and then I will take the bus from the Hong Kong airport to Zhuhai area, that border. So a bus, how much people you can have in one bus, right? 40, 50. Then we cross the border there and quarantine in that area hotel for 14 days in the hotel. Then we'll transfer us to our apartment for 7 days quarantine in our house. But because of the delay, we're not leaving for the Christmas because friends, family request that, it's better you stay for the holiday, for the Christmas. And then after that, it's better that you guys stay for Chinese New Year, right? And grandmas also need us to stay, so we stay. And now we're not able to go because the quarantine hotel being tied up. Before we have 2 entrances, one by bus to Zhuhai, like the Hong Kong airport, then to Zhuhai, the new I don't know what you call it, tunnel, undersea tunnel, okay, bridge and undersea tunnel. Put the information where, okay. And then the other route is to Shenzhen, so it's another way, Shenzhen. So we take a taxi to the border. Then in that way, they have 2,000 quota for people to book. Okay, every day got 2,000. But all of a sudden, only 800 per day. And Zhuhai by bus is closed down. Only people coming from China to Hong Kong, but not Hong Kong back to China. So now only one border can be crossed to China. Suppose we have the high-speed railway that's been closed down for 2 years, okay, because of the controlling. Now it's only 800 per day, and every morning, and then you have to book your hotel first. You need to have your hotel pass, like the app. They have an app. You log in, then you put your information, then you book the hotel. You need to have that pass, that, or you already book your hotel from when to when. Then you order to go through that immigration to China. And that app opens every day at 10 a.m. You can only book your hotel from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m., okay? And you can only start booking 7 days ahead. that means 7 days before. Suppose I'm leaving on the 11th, right? So I try to book my quarantine hotel 7 days before. No luck. The first day I was late because I don't know, like they say from here to here, I don't know, it's only 800. Okay, so when I found out it's only 800, when I tried to log in, set up everything, and then the next day I wake up, of course it starts from 10. I wake up about 9:45, and I don't know the trick. So when it starts 10, I start to log in. It's took me 1.5 hours to log in, and of course it's all gone. So I learned some, and then the third day I'll log in earlier before it's 10. And that day 10:01 I'm able to log in, it's all gone. So, and then the other day I don't use the hotel Wi-Fi, I use my mobile phone because it's 5G, it's faster. The hotel network is so dumb, okay, so slow, so old. That day I'm able to log in, and they have 553 hotel available, 553 rooms available, I should say. When I click select, the layout already have some error on it, but I just keep on doing it. And then when it's go through, it say error. And then when I able to log in again, it's 10:02 or something like that, it's all gone. So yesterday 10:01 already all gone. Now they announcing, asking the people, reschedule your trip. How can I reschedule my trip while I'm leaving? I'm staying in the hotel, I have to pay high rent, right? Mask while I'm talking. This is a kind of like Chinese herbal mask. It is for whitening. You can see my stress. I use the same thing it's come with. When I use the other mask, I use this small area, but this one I have to use the big one. So this one is just serum, plant serum, okay. And then I should put the powder first, I think. Yeah, this is powder. I tried once already. It's tight, firming up. You can see my skin is a little bit peeling because I have used that green plant base also. About, I think 2 weeks ago I used the last set of it, and this powder actually it smells all about like herbal, Chinese herbal, like not really ginseng, it smells like dong guai. I'll put all the information I can gather, okay. So it's all here, and then mix this liquid to it. Just, and this have no smell. Okay, then. Just mix up as like a paste and put it on my face. Okay, continue my horrible story. So, and then my mom called me and said, did you try to book your quarantine hotel every other days? I say, no, I'm trying every morning. They said, why don't you book? Because she heard that I booked 7 days before my trip. Why don't you book the 8 day, 9 day, 10 days? I say, you can only book on the 7th day. The earliest is the 7 days. Because some reports like from the news and things that they say you can book like for 14 days, but that is incorrect. You can only book for 7 days, not 14 days. And yesterday news, more than 2,000 people over the Shenzhen border, because you have to, we consider one country, two system. Hong Kong is part of China, but we have different system. So we have our border, Hong Kong immigrations. You have to pass the Hong Kong immigration. And some people like complaining, why can't the Hong Kong side immigrations stop these people without booking a hotel booking and cross the border? And then the officer said, because of one country, two system, in Hong Kong side, we don't have the right to stop you going out of Hong Kong. So I think the Hong Kong government and the China government, the Shenzhen border, have to make another announcement. So otherwise, like you can see, it's only 800 hotel available, and it's more than 2,000 people stuck over there. So the people complaining, that of course the people complaining is the people who already have, like me. I'm not yet. I don't have the pass yet. I'm trying so hard to get hold of the hotel, but the people without the confirmed hotel booking stuck in at the border, the China side, the Shenzhen side, and the people with the pass not able to go through this hundreds of people blocking their ways. It's terrible. Is it just like a place like this? It's so stressed. I'm not able to really sleep well until I'm so tired. Even I'm so tired when I'm sitting on this living room. I'm so tired, so I rush into the bed, and then I just turn around, turn and not able to fall asleep. So stressed. And then why I decide to go on the 11th is because my hotel rent, like the package, a monthly package, is end at the 11th. So I talked to the hotel to say whether I can pay daily or whatever the plan. And then they say, yeah, but if you pay daily is much more expensive. And then you can just book from the internet and then tell the front desk that you have booked and pay at the front desk. And say, okay. Then I check the price. Wow. It's so much more different. So I call the lady up again. I say, So we are friends. I invite her for dinner in this little hotel apartment. I said like, I said any weekly plan, since like I'm hoping that I can make it in these 2 days. And then he said okay. She talked to the boss and then said, okay, the best I can do is this. Okay. That's okay. I say it's still better than daily. Is 1/3 cheaper. 1/3. That means I pay 2 nights for the daily. I can spend 3 nights here. Okay. So I just now I went down to pay for 1 week, and the parking have to count daily. And then my mom said, maybe you don't need your parking, so blah 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 blah. I said no, without parking we're not going anywhere. For some places maybe 1,000 cases a day is not much, right? But for Hong Kong is a lot, because of the density in Hong Kong. We have the most compact of people in the world. Not Tokyo, not New York, not Singapore, it's Hong Kong. We have so many people living here. Now, the highest we have 1,000 something case. We don't have any case for a couple months. And the root of this pandemic is from 3 Cathay Pacific flight attendants. I think it's 2 flight attendants and 1 pilot. And from a hamster. Okay? From a hamster. I think it's about last year. Was it last year? Yeah, December, I think it's around. The naughty Cathay Pacific pilot and the flight attendants, they fly over to Germany, and then suppose when they in Germany, they have to stay in the hotel, okay, by the company policy. And then they come back, then they have to stay in the house without going anywhere for I think 3 days or something like that. But things is different. Flight attendants have different rules than people who driving flying the cargo plane. Okay, different. I think the flight attendant has to stay longer because you contact more people in the plane. But cargo, you just contact things, right? So they fly as flight attendants, like to Germany. When they come back, they took the cargo flight back, the Cathay Pacific cargo flight back. So they, then because of the cargo flight, they only need to stay home for 3 days. And then this pilot and the male pilot and male flight attendants, they didn't follow the rules. They've been running around on the second days, not the third days. I think the second day and the third day. Okay. So, of course, they don't have much symptoms in their first couple days. And one Chinese, one Western. The Western guy, the children's still studying in the kindergarten, I think, something like that, or primary school. Two of the children's, and the wife teaching in the international school at the island. So, the family of 4: the pilot, the wife, and the 2 kids. They've been running around in that island, and of course some people infected because of them, of Omicron. And then the flight attendants, the guy, meeting the father for, I think, for lunch or something, yum cha. He don't live with the father, and they just went out to yum cha. And then the outbreak from there, right? So later on, his father diagnosed, and then the people who in the restaurant diagnosed. Thanks to him, the restaurant has to shut down for a while. And then thanks to him, Hong Kong has to, like, the bar, everything, because of the pilot also. He's been running around. And the attendants, flight attendants, also running around in central area, the pub and things like that. Another case is from a female flight attendant. She stay at home. That she didn't know that he has already as Omicron carrier. She infected her mother, and the mother was a very active person, running around in the park, grouping with the people, like dancing. One, like, female flight attendant, she stayed at home, but she affected her mom, and the mom jumped around in Hong Kong area. So her mom infected more than 10 people, and that 10 people also is active old lady. I should say this low, old, mature, jumping around, and of course it's all spreading. And Omicron now they said is what you call airborne, very active airborne. So they suggest that to wear 2 layers, like a mask, the 3-layer mask. On top you put another cloth mask. What I found now, we have, actually this is made in China. This is a 4-layer mask. I bought this, and I just shipped some to UK for the kids because of the Omicron. So I have to stay safe for that. Now the hamster. Salesperson was diagnosed in Delta. They said all of a sudden we don't have Delta. Where is this Delta coming from? Because like we try to investigate all the people where the virus from. Okay, that's why we have a team. Before, the team is about 1,000 people to track all these people, where have they been, or this. Now I think they have to increase more than 1,000 more. So they found out, okay, these sales ladies work in a pet shop. And then they went to the pet shop and search for evidence, check for the virus. And that shop is also in the Hong Kong Island side, because she don't have any close contact with any of the Omicron people, and she's not having Omicron, she's having Delta. And then they found the shop full of this virus, the Delta virus. Then they search and details and search, and then they found from the hamster, or from the hamster, and that lot of lot, that lot of hamster is from Holland, and that lot of hamster not raised from Holland, but they ship from Holland, and they raised from another place. I don't remember where is it. Okay, so they said like they found out that shipment of hamster is all have the Delta problems, and they went to check their warehouse in a countryside, and the same lot of the hamster also have Delta. So the government announced like people who purchase after Christmas from this shop or from any shop, that hamster has to be like, you have to give it to the government department, then they will handle it. And then some family which they purchased the hamster before this date, they also like afraid that it might be, but people. And then some people blame this to the government. Okay. Oh, I don't understand. Since that hamster already in your house for days, and this is not the problem lot of hamster, why are you afraid of, right? And then the hamster, they have I think 1,000, is it 1,000 hamster? They didn't think of like, they say that how come you need to kill this 1,000 of hamster? So who will take the responsibility to check each hamster which they have this problem, and then what medicine are you going to give it to them? And also they said the doctor of the lab, they say why we use like mouse and things like this for the testing media is because they have the same reactions, like when they infected, they will have similar infected, but in the body the virus can be stored and infected others, so it become So it will be an outbreak if you don't take care of those tiny hamster. They forgot, like, I think, like, is it 2020 or 2020, early 2021, I think in Holland, is it? They killed tens of thousands of the, is it ferret? The one they raise for the farm, raise the ferret for the farm, for the fur and that farmhouse. They kill more than that, right? So you can see my asthma is worse. I try another medicines. It's the stickers. It doesn't work for me, and I have allergy with that tape because of the now comparing with other countries, we are mini pandemic, but our hospital cannot handle it anymore, and that's why I think last week Singapore we have 1,000 cases now. They have 10,000, and the highest is 15,000. I don't know how they handle it. So I cancel all my friends' appointment, party, like eating appointment, because I know I have asthma and my immune system is not that great if I have touch wood. Get it? It's not easy for me. I'm already very weak. Lack of activities is very bad. So if you are in any way, try to be active. It's better. When you're active, you are more healthy. Our, like, humans, it is made to move. Otherwise you will have a lot of problems popping up. So for the green mask, I will just put the information underneath if you want to know what is it. I have searched the name of it. Just put underneath it, and I have take up pictures of the cover and things. I post on it. Then it's a very, very, very fine, I shouldn't say needle light, but I don't know how to fine lines, look like very fine lines in it. And the price is very reasonable. Even my mom found out, like, my face is a little bit firmer. She thought that I lose weight. I said I didn't lose any weight. I can see from my pants when I wear my pants, so I'm not really losing weight. I hope so. I found my pores, like before I tried the mask. I see my pores is from tear shape. From now it's round and it's smaller now. That's why it is firmer. It's not really intensive tightenings, but because of the pores smaller, so it's pulled up a little bit. Like this mask, I can do like this mask, I can use every 3 days. Yeah, I will give some to my mom to try. I think it's because is drying. When I talk, I inhale some of the powder. Irritate my... Okay, we'll come back when I wash off. I have to stop talking. Just wash and roughly blow dry my hair. And I have colored my hair a little bit darker than before. My daughter said it's better a little bit darker than too blonde. Yeah, so I go for this color. If not because of this dot, last time I found I quite like the mask actually. It feels softer. Yep. And also I found that you don't need very special moisturizer after using this mask. So I just use whatever left in my collections. Maybe this one? I just want to finish it in the daytime. I still have a little bit left of my Sisley. If I usually use the Sisley, this, as you know, is a very light moisturizer. Sorry. Together with this, my SPF sunblock. So this normally daytime will be this. If I need some foundations, I will use my mineral. Yep, that's it. Simple skincare for now. I just want to use it up as much as possible. This is a gel form. Yeah, sometimes I use the cream form, but today I think it's fine. I still have 7 days to go, hopefully. So in my next video, I want to do the gadget. I purchased something interesting. Not really for skincare, but it's not what I'm looking for, but at the end it's a surprise gadget that I purchased. I found, I should said. Okay. See? That's it. I try to use a minimum skincare, since if the mask helps, can correct my skin conditions, so I shouldn't need any more extra serum, things like that. Okay, thank you for your time. That's it. Wish me luck. Tomorrow morning I'm going to do the booking again. Bye.